Historically, India was seen as a country chasing payments when it comes to challenging the world in technology. When the first email was sent, we were still sending messengers and using telegrams. When the world started using Wi-Fi, we were still shouting at our family to hang up the phone because the dial-up would not work. At the time, it felt like India was not even in the race as compared to the West. Fast forward 2021, India is not just running the race, India has compelled the world to look over their shoulders. India is leading the way when it comes to technology adoption. And when it comes to FinTech, India is one of the largest markets across the globe. And we are here to play our part in making India the FinTech hub for the world. And that's why we are here at the heart of FinTech in India, Bengaluru. So without any further ado, I welcome you all to the FinTech Festival India Bengaluru Micro Experience, and we have an amazing day planned just for you. Let's start by introducing our first guest of the day, Dr. E.V. Ramana Reddy, IAS Additional Chief Secretary to Govt of Karnataka, Department of Electronics, Information Technology, Biotechnology and Science and Technology, Govt of Karnataka, who will be delivering a keynote on behalf of the Govt of Karnataka. Dr. E.V. Ramana Reddy is an Indian Administrative Service Officer of 1988 batch. He is one of the senior-most bureaucrats in Karnataka and has been instrumental in establishing the leading position of Karnataka as an economic and technology hub of India. He has 30 years of experience across diverse portfolios such as agriculture revenue administration, commerce and industries, rural development and panchayat raj, education, health and family welfare, information technology and biotechnology space applications, personal and general administration and housing. He has also served as ACS to Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka.
Thank SingX exhibition for inviting me to this event today. Singapore has been a core Global Innovation Alliance partner of Karnataka, and we have been conversing with Singapore High Commission Office, industry bodies and academia for potential collaboration to strengthen our partnership. I would also like to thank Singapore for assisting India during the COVID-19 pandemic in donating medical supplies such as ventilators and oxygen concentrators and various ground-up initiatives where Singapore had started to raise funds and gather supplies for those affected in India. We really appreciate their support. Coming to the India-Singapore relationship, India and Singapore have developed strong cultural linkages, facilitating greater people-to-people contact, expansion of tourism, and mutual appreciation of each other's cultures over the past decade. Greater cultural cooperation between the two countries can be attributed to one important factor, the presence of a large Indian diaspora in Singapore. India and Singapore have a close bilateral relationship based on convergence of economic and political interests. For India, Singapore has also played an important role in reconnecting us to the countries of Southeast Asia since the inception of our Look East policy in the early 90s, which has now been replaced by India's Act East policy, an effort to cultivate extensive economic and strategic relations. Singapore is one of the biggest contributors to FDI inflows into India at $17.4 billion in financial year 21, up 18% over the previous fiscal year. FinTech ecosystem in India, if I can say about the FinTech ecosystem in India, the COVID-19 pandemic has been accelerating the rise of the digital economy, and if there were any lingering doubts about the necessity of digital transformation to business longevity, the coronavirus has silenced them. In a contactless world, the vast majority of interactions with customers and employees have transitioned to virtual, and this is here to stay. The Indian economy has undergone a radical transformation in the last decade. The confluence of technology and finance, or FinTech, has been at the center of this change. In India, 1/8 of the population still remains unbanked, which is why holistic financial inclusion has been a key factor driving government support for FinTech innovation. The Indian FinTech market is currently valued at $31 billion and is expected to grow to $84 billion by 2025 at a compound growth of 22%. Even before COVID outbreak, Indian banking industry had been undergoing a paradigm shift from the traditional ways of banking with digital technology powering this change in all the aspects of banking. The COVID pandemic acted as a booster shot for the country's fintech sector, giving it the much needed energy and growth trajectory to expand its footprint across the nation. The 1950s saw the dispatch of credit cards, and 10 years later, ATMs have changed the manner in which cash was withdrawn from the banks. The proliferation of internet during the 1990s propelled the fintech business to a new level. Electronic installment framework, web-based business models, web-based shopping, portable banking, and digitization of banks have brought about a significant revolution. The Indian fintech ecosystem sees a wide range of subsegments including payments, lending, wealth tech, personal finance management, insurance technology, regulation technology, etc. As of May 21, India's UPI, that is United Payments Interface, has seen participation of 224 banks and recorded 2.6 billion transactions, with 68 billion representing a jump of 15 times from just 3 years ago for the same period in 2018. UPI is expected to grow significantly with the participation of domestic and international players like Paytm, Walmart and Google. Coming back to the fintech ecosystem in Karnataka, Karnataka has been the most innovative state in India, ranked number 1 in India Innovation Index in 2019 and 2020. We are the first state in the country to have come out with the sector-specific policies in information technology, biotechnology, startups, AVGC, ESDM, electric vehicles, etc. Karnataka is a complete ecosystem for startups and fintechs and the breeding ground of many striking innovations. Currently, we have 787 fintech startups in Bangalore itself. The last decade has made it amply clear that fintech and banking have a collaborative relation rather than a competitive one. The digital payment sector is prime example of the symbiotic relation between the two sectors. Digital payment companies have developed front-end applications that use the infrastructure of existing banks to execute transactions. The collaboration has democratized basic financial services and has taken banking to the remotest corners of the country. India has also seen an increase in fintech unicorns in 2021, adding 4 to its list and taking the total number of Indian fintech unicorn companies to 9. Bangalore has 4 out of these 9 fintech unicorns such as Razorpay, Grow, Digit and Cred. Bangalore is the only Indian city to be listed among the top 15 cities globally in terms of attracting highest VC investments in the fintech sector. The city currently ranks 8th globally. During the first 6 months of 2021, Bangalore has attracted $800 million VC funds in the fintech sector. The Indian fintech ecosystem is made up of various subsegments, and currently we see major trends in digital lending, cashless economy, delivery of wealth management services increasingly moving towards wealth tech platforms, government support towards innovation in the sector, insurance technology, blockchain, aggregators and neo-banking among others. As the Department of Electronics, IT, Biotechnology and Science and Technology, Government of Karnataka, we are engaging with various countries through our Global Innovation Alliance partnership to collaborate in various sectors, fintech being one of them. Our department has been engaging with United Kingdom, Bahrain, Vietnam and Singapore among others in areas of startup, industry facilitation, skilling and technology promotion. To conclude, I would like to say the Indian fintech industry has emerged as one of the most dynamic sectors of the economy. With offerings backed by the blockchain technology, artificial intelligence, machine learning and data analytics, a number of fintech products will find mainstream adoption in the near future. I believe that all the ecosystem players present here today, especially the startups, will play a huge role in adapting and growing with the trends in innovation. Before I close, I would like to invite you all to the Bangalore Tech Summit, the flagship technology and innovation event of India. This year, the BTS will be conducted virtually from 17th to 19th November 2021. We look forward to an active participation from Singapore. Thank you.